Alright, so yeah, welcome to Factory 1. We moved in here to Factory 1 in July 2021, produced our first Casita in September of 2021. We're in the process of upgrading this factory substantially. We invested about $15 million in new automation equipment. This is some of that right here. This will replace our current mudding, sanding, and painting station and automate that process. We hope to have all of the new automation equipment by about March of next year, and then get it all installed, get it up and working. And then, so currently we're producing the Generation 1 Casita. Once we have all the new automation stuff, we're going to be upgrading it and producing Generation 2 Casita. And the Generation 2 Casita is just going to be, it's going to feel the same inside, and the floor plan is going to be the same. It's just going to be a lot stronger, more durable, and then have fewer parts. It's going to be simpler to build, so it's going to be able to, we're going to be able to just produce it a lot faster than we are currently.
This is the first factory?
Correct.
And how many do you have now?
So we have 3 factories now.
All here?
Yeah, all here. So all the production happens right here. Factory 2 and 3 we use for warehouse space, parts production, and research and development.
Okay.
And so, yeah, right now it takes us about 4.5 hours to build a Casita. With the new automation stuff, we hope to get it down to one every 60 minutes. And in the future, we plan to build a mega factory Boxabl, which will be about 10 to 20 times the size. And with Boxabl, that's when things will really get interesting with Boxabl. Because it's not just casitas, it's really a building system. So with Boxabl, we'll start producing bigger units that can all stack and connect, and be basically like Legos, like giant Legos that can all come together. So
Where is that located?
It's not, it should be, I heard a rumor, don't tell me, that it'll be right here in Apex. So it's just 10 minutes from here.
Okay, so it's right around here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like in the Middle East or something somewhere else out in the States.
Oh no, so yeah, so this is the first stage of our assembly line. Right here is staging. So this green tinted material right here is galvanized steel. Let me just back up a little bit. So yeah, this is this galvanized steel is the entire exterior of the Casita. This white foam here is a polystyrene for 6 inches of insulation. And then it's got pre-cut holes and cases there, so later on down the line they can route the electrical right through. The plumbing all has, good space to go. And then in the way back, you should have hopefully a sample under your feet there. So we framed the whole Casita with a laminated engineered wood. We have a PVC material that's waterproof that goes around the perimeter of the panel. And then we use a magnesium oxide for the interior walls. This magnesium oxide is good because it's mold resistant, water resistant, bug resistant, fire resistant, all that good stuff. And then also when you're hanging your TVs or your pictures and all that kind of thing, it holds 91 pounds per square inch. So it won't be an issue to drill into it. Also, you don't need to find the stud. It's the magnesium oxide itself. You don't have to find the stud. You can just go wherever. Which that one is kind of nice.
Oh, we're good. Is it insulated well enough to be in a winter area?
Yes. So the R value for the walls is going to be 22. For the roof and ceiling, the R value can be 28. In addition, for very cold areas, we're going to offer a pitch-proof kit. We're going to see the log cabin. So yeah, it comes with a flat roof, but you can do a pitch-proof.
Yeah, you don't have to wait at the snow on top.
Yeah. Alright. So, directly ahead of us there, those are all the CNC cutting machines. And so they cut the laminated engineered wood here as well as the PVC. When we do a foam cutting, we're actually doing that over in Factory 3 right now. And then move to Factory 2. Essentially when all the automation stuff, the rest of it lands, there's going to be a big switcheroo. So we'll see where all the pieces end in the end. And inside these tanks here is our polymer-based glue. It's a soft rubbery glue that's non-flammable. Feeds these glue machines right here. So these glue machines travel down the line. Essentially right here they'll put the galvanized steel down first. The glue machines will come down, deposit a layer of glue, they'll put the next layer of material, another layer of glue, and so on and so forth till the panel's all complete. Once the panel's complete, they'll roll it here into the vacuum press. So this vacuum press actually can hold 4 panels simultaneously. You see here it's got the 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's got multiple layers there. So the vacuum press will remove all the atmosphere, and that in turn will put an even pressure over the entire panel so that the glue is evenly distributed and gets a nice cure. Next, it'll go onto this white tilt table. The tilt table just basically tilts up so that we can slide the panel onto one of these rolling carts like right here. Then the panel next goes over here on the right hand side to the power station. So your Casita will arrive completely pre-wired. You'll just need to hook your power source into the electrical box. So yeah, they have all the spools of the wire here, and they'll wire it all through the panels to install the power outlets, light switches, all that good stuff. And then from there, it'll go over here to the left-hand side. And so those magnesium oxide panels actually leave some seams. So they'll just mud those seams to fill them in, sand them smooth, and then finish it with a coat of white paint. This ceiling panel here, you can see it's got the pre-cut holes for the, it comes with cam LED lighting in the roof, and it does have a dimmer that's included, so that's a nice creature comfort. And this is our final stage assembly. So assembly has 11 substations. Up above, these orange beams are actually cranes, and we use those to move the panels around. They're definitely too heavy for humans to lift without breaking their back. One of the first things that gets installed is this mini split right here. So that does your heating and your cooling all in one. Basically your bathroom's going to be on the left, kitchen's going to be on the right. As you can see here, number 3, they've already installed a lot of the plumbing, like they just go to town. So this is the plumbing that's going to be for the shower there. You got the toilet in, cabinets in, your sinks in. That's a 30-gallon hot water tank. That is included, as you can see. And so, yeah, here in number 5, they fly in the roof. So here's that roof here. Here in the middle, so those are steel I-beams. That's what gives the Boxabl its ability to fold, and that's just one of our over 75 patents and patents pending. And then, so these black horizontal lines here, those are the our black gaskets. I have a little sample here. So essentially, when the roof comes unfolded, it basically just closes like that. It works very similar to a car door, so it makes a nice airtight seal. And then for the installation process, they'll put a TPO membrane over the roof to weather seal it and make it watertight.
When you unfold the Casita, could you fold it back up and move it again?
Absolutely, yes. So you can fold it up to 10 times right now.
Up to 10 times? Up
to 10 times. So yeah, if you move or later on when you have like a full Boxabl house that's bigger and maybe you want to downsize and give your kids a couple rooms, you can, it's kind of fun. You can move them about.
So are those the anchors to give it a permanent, anchor it to a pad?
Oh, these here? Or?
Yep.
I don't think those are the anchors themselves, but yeah, you can. We have Boxabl certified installers, so they'll
permanent
they'll come
installation
and anchor it down and make sure everything is checked off by the local county and everything's legal and
perfect
and good. Yeah, we partnered with permits.com. Because it's sort of a massive can of worms to try and get these legal for all 50 states and every jurisdiction and every county and city. So yeah, it's something we're definitely.
Do you
looking
have
through.
to anchor it down to be legal?
Permanent ADU.
Huh?
Yeah, for an ADUs, most places you need a permanent installation to make it real estate in order to be, to be
Yeah.
allowed.
You like for code wise you would have to, but if you can actually even just put a Boxabl on raw earth. I mean, of course, like what the government's gonna let you is different, but it won't hurt the Boxabl whatsoever if you just put it on raw
On
earth.
ground.
Yeah, just on the ground. So for like emergency relief and those kind of use purposes,
You just grade it and then
yeah,
it'll be good to go.
It's just got to be level. That's the big thing.
Yeah,
'cause
level.
if it's the walls won't swing out like if it's.
It won't
off.
set up properly.
Yeah, well, it's not. Gonna,
It'll catch.
It'll catch exactly.
If someone in Texas has 100 acres,
Mhm.
can he just plop it on his land in the back behind his house without scrutiny? No, without ordinance.
Depends on location.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you own the property.
I mean,
Check with your city ordinances.
yeah, you'd have to check with the city because I mean, right? Like, even if you own your property, the government still has a finger in it. But then there's certain places that they don't have a finger in it. If you have like a big piece, so you'd have to check with your-
Outside of the county, maybe.
Yeah, you'd have to check
And-
with your county.
And then would the county assess you a value on the casita and then start charging property taxes?
Only if it's locked down permanent installation.
So if it's not
real estate.
it's not real estate. It's it's personal property.
Personal property.
Yeah, and so
It's like an RV.
Exactly.
exactly. Yeah, so it's the Boxabl is actually a vehicle and a home. So if it's actually legal now as a park model RV. So if it's on the chassis, you can do it today.
Mhm.
For the modular certification, we're still working through that, but we're like super close. I just wish it would come through for Arizona, because basically Radco, who inspects on behalf of the state of Arizona, has given us the green light. They've been here they were here for about a month watching units go through. So pretty soon we'll have that first state, and then from there, hopefully we can keep knocking them out.
Super exciting.
But that would make sense to just not have it, and then you could roll it out in 50 states just as an RV.
Yeah, it's park model RV you can do.
I mean, deal with the regulations later.
Definitely possible. So yeah, so here they've got all the walls up. Then they'll put those double pane juggling windows in, and then one of the last things they put in is actually this electrical box here. So yeah, it's very organized. I can open it up in the model unit if you'd like to see it, and it's labeled and all very clear what
That'd be great.
breakers go where. And for the final step, they'll do a quality check. All the components of the Casita get quality checks throughout the line, but here at the end it gets final quality check to make sure everything is in good working order. Once that's done, they'll clean the Casita, they'll pack all of your appliances new in the box, kind of in the kitchen area. It's where they pack them in. And then the final step is for it to get folded up. And then we'll go right out here outside Bye Bye Boulevard, and we can see what they look like folded up just here. We have a whole bunch. Few too many for anybody's liking.
Was this building customized for you, or was it like this?
It was just empty, and then so Boxabl really started from a standing start. So they
Okay,
just
so this was here.
yeah, it was just an empty building, and yeah, they just went to town. It was kind of good luck, honestly. Boxabl has had some bad luck, but a lot of good luck too.
Yeah, I mean,
picking up more
The parking,
factories just
this
here.
parking area is staging, great staging area.